Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the Federation of Indian Export Organizations, I feel extremely privileged and honored to share my views on the 13th Meditex Bangladesh 2021 virtual edition, scheduled from November 22 to 24, 2021. I would like to express my sincere thanks to CEMS-Global for organizing this virtual edition to bridge the gap between importers from Bangladesh and suppliers from India and other countries. It is also important to note that the virtual show focuses on the key sectors like medical equipment, surgical instruments, healthcare, hospital equipment, and supplies, which are driving the growth across the globe. Also, my sincere thanks and gratitude to His Excellency Mr. Vikram K. Doraiswamy, High Commissioner of India to Bangladesh, for his support and conveying his best wishes to Indian participants. Sir, we really appreciate the efforts and initiatives of Government of India and Indian High Commission in promoting trade with Bangladesh and your continuous support to the Federation in organizing various trade promotion activities. Friends, the significant recovery in the key economic and business indicators on the back of strong and bold economic reforms, along with aggressive vaccination drives in India and various countries, have instilled expectations of a strong and sustainable growth in positive territories in the coming quarters. Although, despite the hanging threat of new mutated variants of coronavirus, our country has performed extremely well in handling the situation, and I feel pride in informing that we recently crossed the milestone of vaccinating 1 billion citizens, clearing the way for a speedy recovery after the aftermath of COVID 19. I would here like to wholeheartedly appreciate and acknowledge the marvelous efforts of Government of India and every individual who is vaccinated in helping India in coming out of this grave pandemic situation. FIEO is an apex trade promotion body of India set up by Ministry of Commerce, Government of India to promote international trade. We are a 55 years young organization and it has more than 35,000 members spread across the country having multiple business interests. We have more than 17 offices in India and working actively with all the key stakeholders in India and overseas to promote trade and commerce. As an apex body to promote international trade, FIEO is making all its efforts to reach out to businessmen through video conferencing, virtual meets to understand their concerns and connect them with the right partners for enhancing their businesses. Friends, the present economic environment requires more initiatives, aggressiveness, and creativity in engaging with business community across the globe. FIEO has been organizing a series of webinars, interactive meets, virtual B2B meets by working closely with our Indian missions, embassies, consulates abroad. These interactions have brought key stakeholders closer and helped them understand the market dynamics, gauge the effect of slowdown, assess the future of various sectors, clarify the queries, and get perspective on the industry by various industry experts. Friends, the market sentiments in India today are well reflected through the latest trade data that reveals the increased business activities across multiple sectors amid falling infections rates and bustling markets with relaxation in COVID induced restrictions in almost all parts of the country. It is equally satisfying to note that India's exports continue to perform impressively for the 10th month in a row on the back of good order booking and gradual opening of key global markets. Latest trade data shows an impressive double digit growth of more than 42% in October 2021, making our exports reach $35.47 billion. This continued impressive growth in exports reiterate our assessment that order booking position of our exporters is not only extremely good but also that it is expected to push growth exports further. This has not only added positive sentiments to exports but also has further enthused the exporters to perform with much more vigor and zeal, thereby aiming to achieve the $400 billion merchandise exports target set for the current fiscal year. India and Bangladesh share bonds of history, language, culture, and multitude of other commonalities. The excellent bilateral trades reflect an all encompassing partnership based on sovereignty, equality, trust, and understanding that goes far beyond a strategic partnership. The year 2020, despite onset of the COVID 19 pandemic, witnessed intense high level engagement at political and official levels. The two prime ministers held a summit on a virtual platform on 17th December 2020 and discussed all aspects of bilateral relations and exchanged views on regional and international issues. On this occasion, both countries signed seven bilateral instruments in various sectors, including hydrocarbons, agriculture, trade, development projects, and conservation of heritage. Both the governments are undertaking various measures and initiatives to restore the pre 1965 rail links and other connectivity links that existed between India and Bangladesh. Bangladesh is India's biggest trade partner in the South Asia region, and India is the second biggest trade partner of Bangladesh. Bilateral trade between India and Bangladesh has grown steadily over the last decade, and I feel encouraged to mention that in the year 2020-21, India's export to Bangladesh rose to $9.6 billion and showed an impressive growth of 18.18%. Imports during the same period were around $1 billion. Major Indian exports includes cotton, cereals, mineral fuels, mineral oils and products and other distillation, biobituminous substances, mineral waxes, vehicles other than railways or tramway, rolling stone, stock and parts and accessories, machinery and mechanical appliances, parts, iron and steel, electrical machinery and equipment and parts, sound recorders, organic chemicals, plastics and articles, and etc. In order to promote cooperation on bilateral trade, an India Bangladesh CEO Forum was also launched in December 2020 to provide policy level inputs in various areas of trade and investments and also to facilitate exchanges amongst the business community of both the countries. Bangladesh is the biggest development partner of India today, friends. India has extended three lines of credit to Bangladesh in the last 8 years, amounting to $8 billion for development of infrastructure in various sectors, including roads, railways, shipping, and ports. In addition to LOCs, the government of India has also been providing grant assistance to Bangladesh for various infrastructure projects, including construction of Akhura Agartala rail link, dredging of inland waterways in Bangladesh, and construction of India Bangladesh friendship pipeline. Friends, there is a need to further strengthen strong ties between India and Bangladesh. The two countries have the great potential to take it to the next level, and the government of both sides are sincerely working on this. We feel that significant business to business, people to people contact is more frequently is the need of an hour to increase our bilateral trade and economic cooperation. We feel that there exists immense scope for enhancing share of India's products and meeting the business requirement of Bangladesh, and efforts like today's virtual expo is a step in the right direction as they are easy, communicative, and complete the purpose of establishing the initial contact between the two stakeholders and further provides a common platform for the businessmen of both the countries to enhance economic and trade relations. We can agree that the virtual expos, which has become a new normal now, might lack intimacy of a physical gathering or the perks of in person, face to face meeting, but we will all definitely agree that the comfort, cost, time, and networking benefits of virtual meetings are unparalleled. Friend, as we continuously make our efforts to promote India's exports to the South Asian countries, it feels great satisfaction to know that more than 350 buyers from 16 countries would be visiting these 3-day virtual expos starting from 22nd November. I am sure the Indian companies participating in the expo would be highly benefited and will have a long-term business engagement with their counterparts from Bangladesh and other South Asian countries buyers who are attending this expo. With these words, I would like to again give my best wishes to all the participants who are a part of this virtual editions, and I'm confident that this virtual expo will connect their business with the right person and will assist in growth of their business and take it to the next level. Thank you very much.